Before generating the wall framing layout, there are a number of things we can do first. One thing is to add framing macros. One type of framing macro is the panel break macro. This allows you to specify an exact location where you want a panel break to occur. To add one, it's the same as adding a door or a window. So you select a wall and then select the location. I can select multiple points on a wall, hit confirm, and then select another wall. We can also add other macros that add different framing assemblies to the layout. I'm going to select Wall Panel Layout Accessories, and here we can choose from a number of different types of framing assemblies. If you want to add one or more extra studs to the layout, you can select Extra Studs to Floor Plan, specify the stud material and quantity, select the wall, and then select the location. You can also choose to add a panel break with a gap. This panel break macro allows you to specify a distance between the panels. This is in addition to the tolerance value you have set in the wall properties. So if you have a structural column running between two panels, for example, you can specify the width of that column, then select the wall, and then select the location. If you have a drop beam running into a wall that needs to be supported, you can add a beam pocket macro. So I'll select beam pockets to floor plan, and here we can specify the jack material, the king material, the quantity of jacks and kings. If you want a king on the right end of the pocket, both ends, or left end, and then the height to the beam, which controls the height of the jacks. You can also specify an overall pocket width, which will spread out the jacks if it's wider than the width of the jacks. You can also use the material presets. So if I want to change both the jack and the king to be 2x6s, I can just click the 2x6 button, and that updates both of those materials. And then I'll click OK, select a wall, and then the location. In addition to framing macros, we can also adjust the framing around openings. We can apply a special framing rule to a specific opening. I'll select Special Framing, add New Special Framing Detail, then we'll click a wall to get some default values in our Properties form here. And here we can set up the new rules for a specified window. These are the rules that are copied from the wall properties, and we can modify these by changing any of these parameters. We can select a new header detail, a new header size, the quantity of jacks and kings, and also the quantity of sills. Again, we have material presets. If you wanted to change the size of all of those materials, you can just click on one of these buttons here. You can also save this configuration by selecting Save Preset, and then you can load that preset later on, saving the time of having to reconfigure this form every time. I'll click OK, and then click the center of the openings that I'm going to apply that set of rules to. I can select multiple openings as well, and then hit Escape when complete. You can also edit or delete those special framing rules by going back to the Special Framing function and selecting Edit Existing Special Framing Detail or Delete Existing Special Framing Detail.